this is the reality of working in a renovation. Hello, we are back in the kitchen today on another DIY project. We are transforming these drawers using this. I've already had a little bit of experimenting. Last night the delivery came late, so I made a start on this drawer here. So I popped the liner in already. When I've seen videos on YouTube, they make it look so much easier, but honestly, maybe it's the first time I've ever put this on, but this is so hard. I'm hoping now that I've got a handle on it, I'll be able to get that lined on the others. You can see where it's not completely up to the edge, but it doesn't matter. It looks so much better than before. So I'm playing with the idea of popping the cups in here and making this into a tea and coffee drawer. I'm not sure yet. I need to wash some of this inserts, get the labels off, but I was just playing around and seeing what I want to do. And then in here is just a mixture of food and medical supplies. I've been looking and hunting for drawers to go in here. Now you can buy them, but they're mega expensive. So I'm thinking of making my own. I have seen a ton of YouTube tutorials on how to make box drawers. It does look relatively straightforward, however, I'm not sure whether my skillship is there yet, but I'm going to give it a go because it will be so much cheaper to make them myself. But also, where these are old cabinets, the drawers that are already built kind of don't fit the space with the hinges. So I kind of almost need to make it custom made. So I'm going to give it a go. So that will be another project. But the projects I can do is cleaning out all this. Again, the original owners had already started putting lino in the bottom, but I've got some more. This here is going to be my spice drawer. I have decided, I have been playing around with, oh, Chester's barking. Sorry, that was the postman. Yeah, so this is the bigger drawer out of that one over there. So I am going to make this one into a spice drawer. I think the first step is to get everything out, clean down all the cabinetry, see what we're working with, get rid of anything that's broken or never used or will never use, and then see how much more storage I need. I know I've got the drawer inserts, so I can crack on with that. And then all the other cabinetry. I'm going ahead of myself, aren't I? I do this a lot. I get ahead of myself. I need to calm it down. So stay on point. The drawers. We're sorting the drawers out today. So we're going to get everything out of the drawers and clean all that up. And then we'll move on to the cabinets. So I'm going to measure the width of the drawer, and that takes us to 41. So I'm going to cut out 43 just to give me some room, and then that's by 40, and again I'll probably do it by 43 just to give me a little bit of extra either side. I'm just going to use my phone and tape measure at the moment just to hold the paper down while I measure. What did I need? 43? There is this handy grid line to help with measuring, but I am going to measure myself too. I've cut this to size. I have given myself a little wriggle room and made it a little bit bigger, especially for at the top there, just so I can get that right to the edge. I'm keeping the drawer nice and flat as I stick this down, and then I'm going to pull the backing paper at the back about 10 centimeters at a time. And then I haven't got one of the sticky back devices, but I am going to use this little like credit card, and hopefully that works. This card seems to be getting rid of the air bubbles okay. You can get a velvet applicator, or it's velvet at the tip, to help put this plastic on, but I'm just using this card. It seems to be working all right. I'm just going to pull the backing paper about 10 centimeters again, and then continue sticking down as I go. It's pretty much pull, stick, repeat. And there we have it. I am so pleased with this. It looks so much better. That's one down, 3 more to go. Someone previously put on there. It was a nightmare. I then started to use the hairdryer and warm it up a little bit, and that seemed to work. So I've managed to get most of it off. There is like the odd little bit that it's just so stubborn it won't come off. I'm gonna hopefully wipe it down and see if it will come off with some good old-fashioned soap and water. This looks so good. I am thrilled with how this has turned out. I got into the swing of things as I started to progress. There is a few little bumps. That's not air bubbles. It's just from where the wood underneath is chipped. So there's nothing I can do about that. But it looks a lot fresher for sure. I'm over the moon with how it's turned out. I'm going to pop these drawers back into the cabinetry and we'll start filling them up. But they look so much tidier, so much more polished. So I'm thrilled. And this is wipeable as well, so if we get any spills, this will be easier to keep clean. How good does that look now? So much better. They look so good. They've actually got a bit of a wooden texture to them. So when you feel it, it does feel woody rather than lino or vinyl. Much more aesthetically pleasing and a lot cleaner. So I'm going to pop all my organisation stuff in here. So then it clears some counter space. We went from this to this. So I've got some of this DC fix left over. So what I'm thinking of doing is covering the shelves for the cabinets in it. And that will be a project for another day. On that note, I'm going to leave the video here because I need to put everything back, I know, but I need to order some drawer inserts. I want to change my cutlery tray. It's just not fitting the drawer properly. It never has. So while I'm on this momentum of organizing and cleaning, I thought, let's get everything to fit the space perfectly, especially now that they've been tarted up with this stuff. I will link this down in the description box below if anyone's interested and feel inspired to transform your drawers. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.